Yo, what is up, everybody? Back with another video for you today. Today is a replay analysis. Yay! I'm going to be doing an analysis of my buddy Skeleton's 2v2 replay. I believe he said he was a Diamond 3 at the time of this. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, Batmobile. Let's get into it. Interesting touch from his teammate. I understand going for that. His teammate was in an awkward position. There, not the best to turn around toward the ball. What would be good here would be to turn the other direction toward the middle of the field and back a little bit, just in case they get this over your teammate. And also, if your teammate happens to get the ball, then you're in a really good lane to be passed to, instead of kind of right there. Not that he passed it anyway, but this one you could utilize, just stay on the ground a little bit longer and come a little bit wider, and you can actually get this ball like more on net, more power. Don't really know what your teammate's doing there. It's a good good look at the net. Alright, here, I think you kind of don't realize how much time you really have. There's nobody coming up on this whatsoever. So you can kind of start to curve in from where you are right now. And instead of coming at it from where you are right here, you'd be just ever so slightly further in. Like, instead of being like here, being more like here, so that when you hit this diagonally, the diagonal dodge, it'll actually be on net there. There, I prefer to shadow this, shadow it and catch it, maybe go across the net, because he didn't really have anything. He just went for boost and left. There, I understand, because you're out of boost. Good patience not to go for that. Try not to turn at the front of the net, just in case he happens to do something better than this. You'd rather be toward the back of the net there. Another position where either you got to make your mind up, like right here. Either you're going to go up the wall and make a challenge on it as soon as possible, or you're going to turn this way and be facing like completely backfield from where you are. So like this way. And then as this ball comes, you catch it and turn around like that. Rather than this, if he went for an air dribble here or something and continued lifting this, it'd be way over you. And here you see he even gets past you on the side there. There you have a little bit more time to, instead of stopping and backing up and flipping into it, you could drift turn all the way back around and catch this facing forward. Maybe go for an air dribble off the wall, or maybe cut it in field, something. And also, when the ball is up in a position like this, it's good to flicker your ball cam once or twice just so that you get a view of what's going on around you. Obviously, this is a demo coming from behind you, so you wouldn't have seen it anyway. But, you know, if there was someone here, it would be good to know about it, whether you have time or not. It's a good fast aerial. It's just a little bit too far to the left there. Forces you to hit the ball very far right. And here, you come all the way across the field, like, to pressure this. And basically, in my opinion, you've come too far not to go for this ball, especially because there's no way that he's going to get that. You know what I mean? So you could pressure this ball, maybe hit it off the wall to your teammate who is around-ish, and he comes in and scores it. But leaving it, like, after you've come that far up, now you've used boost, and now you're out of position with no boost. Unfortunate bump there. Here, with this is a one-on-one with a lot of space as you come up to this ball. That's one thing that I think a lot of us could learn, is when to understand and take your space, because your opponent, you can see it from your angle, has just turned around and gone back toward his net up the wall, expecting you to just hit it to him. And if you instead play this a little bit slower, get like a soft tap into the wall that bounces out midfield, and now you've got a dribble into a 1v1 where Tyrone doesn't even get this boost. So now he can't get back to help. And you're in a 1v1 dribble situation. Kind of sitting and waiting facing forward is not my favorite thing here. It's another situation of go or don't go. Go or shadow. You want to try to always be shadowing on defense if you're not going for a challenge right now, in I guess like 90% of situations. It's good pressure. Good defense from your teammate there. I think nobody really understood who was going to go for this ball. Everybody thought everyone else was going to go, I guess. Decent job to keep it on your side for the first clear. Good demo to relieve pressure there. Providing an option for your teammate. He doesn't take it though. It's good that you have this vision though, to see that if take into account that he could flick. If he can flick, that's a very good space to flick into. He flicks it in front of you and now you have a good shot. So that's very good vision to have. Because this whole way, in my opinion, you're ready to turn upfield for a flick. It just doesn't happen. Unfortunately, your teammate was very out of boost. That's good not to go up too far. And this is another one where I'm going to suggest playing a little bit slower. I know that this dude is flipping right through here, but he's diving at it because he doesn't have boost. And you see him dipping and dodging away to try to recover here. And if you had held this ball up, now he's almost guaranteed going to go to the corner to try to get boost. And you're going to have a little window of 1v1 on Tyrone. Good goal from the teammate. Okay. Kickoffs are something I feel like a lot of people don't give enough importance to. On diagonals, I like to, as soon as I start going, I make a small adjustment to the right to be almost more direct at the ball. And then once you do that, flip forward. And then once you land, turn in and hit the ball directly in the middle and dodge back the direction that you came from. All boosting at any point that you have your wheels on the ground. It's good from the teammate there. Less good of a pass. Here, I think it just kind of comes from not expecting this poor touch. But don't be afraid to use your brakes. Just kind of stop a little bit and let this get a little more in front of you. I know you've got an opponent coming at it, but let yourself get a little more centered before you go for this. A little more set and ready. Good choice to be on the backboard there. Especially he didn't really have an angle on the net. It's a good shot. Forced a double commit on defense there, so that's good. Good job avoiding that demo. Here, again, this is a situation like what I was saying earlier, where it'd be good just flicker ball cam once or twice so you know what Tyrone is doing here. And get a better read on the situation, how much time you have, etc., etc. Here, I watched this through once earlier, so I remember this one. This is very much yours to go for, but your teammate breaks rotation and jumps for it. It's just, I mean, in real time, this is a very split second, like, he jumps, you jump situation. So I can't really fault you for that one. That's really just your teammate shouldn't be trying to cut this off. This is yours. You have a better angle on it. Goes on and on the list of reasons why he shouldn't have gone for that. Teammate should have gone a little farther forward there. It's a decent 50-50 considering the boost you had. If you had more boosts, it would have probably been a shot, so that's good. Good decision to turn away there. Because the last you know, your teammate is floating to the ground with absolutely no boost. So, yeah, he's all the way up in this corner. So turning away here is a very smart decision. Steal the boost so he doesn't have it. Make him make a mistake. Take the ball away. And here I like the big clear. Because again, we know your teammate's very far back. And also because you are up 1-0 with 17 seconds left. This one, you could save a whole lot of boost and get a better hit on this if you drive up the wall. It's faster than this aerial is to the ball as well. It's just difficult to train yourself. The wall is an option. I used to have the same problem. I would aerial for things like super close to the wall, but you could drive up the wall, get underneath it with the Batmobile because it's a pancake, and then just side flip off the wall and it'd go flying across out into the middle. There, I mean, facing backward or facing the ball isn't the worst thing because of how far away the opponents are, but All right, so that's it for the game. You actually just messaged me. That's hilarious. I'm sorry to focus on the negative stuff so much, but the negative stuff is what is gonna improve your play if you focus on it. So hopefully I pointed those things out. You know, you're cool, dude. Play with you all the time. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If I focus too much on the negative stuff, that's just because the negative stuff is what's gonna get somebody to improve the fastest. So I'm trying to point those things out that maybe we don't see, you know. If any of the rest of you guys want something similar to this done, just let me know. The email is down below in the description, up on the screen right here. Be sure to include your in-game tag and your rank at the time of taking the replay so that I know. And hope you all have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.